0 degrees Aries brings a strong theme of circumstances driving people toward asserting greater sovereignty. 0 degrees Aries is where Saturn and Neptune will officially align in February 2026. This is about reclaiming your personal power after having previously given it away, whether that's in the workplace or in your relationship. You are your own authority. Trust your intuition. Whenever the moon is in Capricorn, we can all end up feeling uncomfortably serious and prone to overworking. The emotional things we're processing around the time of this full moon are focused on our careers, public reputation, personal accountability, attaining greater work-life balance, and on having a strong work ethic. The tone for this full moon is inherently more serious and somber. Saturn in Aries answers to Mars in Virgo, so we'll need to follow that energy trail. Mars is closing in on and about to conjoin the south node of karmic fate and destiny, relating to karma accrued through past actions. The alignment represents releasing and purging of shadow Virgo traits, including perfectionism, overgiving or overfunctioning to earn approval, especially in the workplace, outperforming or outworking your peers as if it's some sort of a competition, and sensitivity to criticism, to name a few examples. Mars and the South Node of Karmic Fate and Destiny align July 20th and 21st. This is bringing up issues from the past around health, routine, and day-to-day mundane responsibilities, especially ones we have put off or avoided. Mars in Virgo wants to get the practical, day-to-day things just right. Think Goldilocks. And the co-presence of the two in the sign of the Virgin Maiden instills a strong internal compulsion and focus on self-improvement, health, routines, and service to others, all Virgo areas. Strong Virgo placements are common in individuals with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. I actually live with a mild form of OCD, and I have my 12th house ruled by Virgo, and Saturn, 18 degrees Capricorn, on my IC. These patterns of perfectionism are deeply ingrained, or were deeply ingrained in me until I, through consciousness, healed them and learned to find balance. They have been present in my family and passed down through our maternal lineage, that is the 4th house in the IC, in how our mothers reared our children through generations. Saturn in the 4th house, where mine is located, is the karmic chain breaker for the family, empowering me to create a new legacy in which my children are reared differently. Mars in the South Node in Virgo is a 6-week period of releasing self-sabotaging, escapist, avoidant, and even addictive tendencies, especially as they relate to action, motivation, assertion, and desire. Mars and the South Node conjoining triggers collective karmic fated events. Previous Mars-South Node conjunctions in history have coincided with periods of global or national crisis. Virgo-ruled places should be especially on alert. Mars and South Node conjunctions were present in the sky during the pandemic and during the 9/11 attack, to name a few examples. Virgo has high expectations, and as such, there's a strong need to release patterns of overthinking leading to analysis paralysis, getting tangled or lost in the weeds of the details, often at the expense of the big picture. Self-critical dialogue, and when unconscious, that can be projected onto those around us, which can be damaging, and tendencies to strive for unrealistically high standards and expectations that aren't attainable. You may be reconnecting with a past life soulmate, romantic or platonic, with dominant Virgo and Leo energy. Mars and South Node in Virgo and Mercury about to retrograde through the heart of the lion on July 18th. We're finding healthier ways of asserting ourselves, cultivating greater self-compassion, setting more realistic and attainable goals, and cutting out what no longer serves or has become emotionally draining. You may be coming into the realization that you cannot or do not want to continue on with something, a relationship, a project, an idea, a job, a career, a work environment. I'm cutting my losses here. This makes me think of the Wheel of Fortune tarot card in reverse, being dealt a bad hand or a bad opportunity with circumstances that are beyond your control to change. You're letting go of something or releasing a work environment that has become toxic. Maybe it's nitpicky, hypercritical, verbally abusive, or lacking collaboration. Perhaps this is teaching you how to detach from the workplace, as is something I am working on. I am someone with a Capricorn stellium. I have Saturn in rulership in Capricorn, and I pride myself on my work ethic. But without strong boundaries, I can end up with what's called human mule syndrome, put in a position where you are working harder than your peers because they see that they can step back and relax or be lazy because you are going to do all the work for them anyway. Remember, everything is energy, and energy never lies. Thank you for watching. If you're still with me, you're a real one. Drop your current most used emoji in the comments. If you took anything away from this video, we ask that you like, comment, share the content, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, we know that you'll enjoy the full playlist and this additional video. Thank you so much, love you, and see you soon.